Hi, it's Janelle with Parsnips and Parsimony, and a lot of you guys have been asking me how we make our own toothpaste. So this is a recipe that I originally found on the Wellness Mama blog. I'll put a link to her site in the description below. I've made a couple changes for things that I feel like they work better for us, but the original recipe came from her. So let's get making some toothpaste. This recipe is super easy to customize, so you can use any size. You can use a teaspoon, you can use a tablespoon, whatever amount you want to make. Like when I first started making this, I was only using teaspoons. I was making small amounts. Just a minute, honey. And that was because I wasn't sure if I was going to like this recipe, but now I use a bigger amount. So I'm just using a regular old kitchen tablespoon to make this. You're going to use 5 parts of calcium carbonate powder, and you can just pick this up at Amazon. That's where I got mine. We'll just do 5 parts. 1, 2, and would you like to dump that one in? 5. Then we're going to do 2 parts of baking soda. Ready?
You can. I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead, dump that in. 1 more spoonful. 2. All right. Is this easy? Then we're going to do 3 parts of xylitol. You can either get just the sugar crystals or you can get like the extra fine. This was sugar crystals, and I need to cut it down a little bit because this won't dissolve in the toothpaste. So we want it a really fine powder, and for that I'm just going to be using a coffee grinder that I picked up at a yard sale. And I'm going to need 3 parts of xylitol. You can also pick up xylitol right on Amazon. That's where I bought all this stuff. 1, 2, and the xylitol you don't actually have to use if you don't want to, but it helps cut the sourness of the baking soda, and I'm not a fan of just plain baking soda, so that's why I use the xylitol. I think it makes it more palatable, and it's better for the kids to use it too. You can stir that up. Once it's all finely powdered, we're going to add it right to the rest of our mixture. And you can mix that all up for me there, Mary. Now I like to use concentrated trace mineral drops, and there's not an exact science to it. When I'm using the large tablespoon, I use about 20 to 30 drops of this. Ready? You can help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 19, 20. We'll call that good. And then we're going to use just some plain coconut, unrefined coconut oil. And if you've never used coconut oil, when it gets to a certain temperature, right around 75, 80 degrees, this turns into a liquid. And when it gets cold, it turns into a solid. You're going to need to customize your recipe to the temperature of your house, because if your house is warmer, you don't want your toothpaste to be soupy. So it's just a little bit of practice on how you like your toothpaste. And you're going to use 3 to 5 parts of the coconut oil. My house is kind of cool because it's winter right now, so that's 1. And I'll start out with probably 4 because my house is cold. I need a little bit more coconut oil to make it smooth and usable. And then lastly, I like to use just peppermint essential oils because I like that minty flavor, and it just kind of masks the baking soda again. So I'm going to add 20 to 30 drops of this. It just depends on how minty you like it. I would suggest starting out with less rather than more, and then if you want it more, then add a few more drops. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. You ready, Mary? We're going to do this together. We're going to kind of have to squish the coconut oil together. And you just mix and mix and mix until it's all blended. It smells nice and minty, just how I like it. So we've been mixing this, and it's still really dry and crumbly, so we're going to add some more coconut oil to it. And pretty much you're just going to keep adding enough coconut oil to make this more like a spreadable paste. And sometimes you have to add more, and sometimes you have to add less. It's not really an exact science. You just keep mixing it up. And in the summertime, this usually mixes better because it's warmer out. You need to brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Are you going to use some of Mommy's good toothpaste?
Because you make it.
You like making it with Mommy?
And then I can use it.
Right, so it's starting to come together better, but it still probably could use a little bit more coconut oil.
Can I lick out?
Can you lick it out? No, this you really don't want to eat it. You can use it to brush your teeth and then spit it out. Should you always brush your teeth?
Yeah, in the winter time.
Should you brush them in the summertime?
Yeah, in the summertime, if you want to, you just can. And spit it out.
Right, we always spit it out, right?
Now let it go down your throat.
Yeah, don't let it go down your throat. Here's what it looks like, and you can see it's not quite as soft as the store brand. If you want it a little bit softer, we could add some more of the trace minerals, which I'm going to go ahead and do.
Can I go?
Mix it up a little bit more.
Why not?
Yeah, that looks better. And what we like to do is just store this in a covered jar or a container in the bathroom. If you guys are looking for a squeezable container to put your toothpaste in and to dispense more like a normal person toothpaste. And my neighbor found this at CVS in just their dollar section. I'm not sure if they still have it, but the lid just screws off and you can pour it in, and then it has the flip top just like regular toothpaste. And the nice thing about this is if your toothpaste is really hard because your house is cold, you can stick this in your back pocket or hold it, and you can actually heat up the toothpaste and kind of mix it right in this silicone container. So definitely check these out. If I find any on Amazon, I'll put the link down below. This one was just found right at CVS. But that's pretty much how easy it is to make toothpaste. I hope this gives you some ideas on how to make your own toothpaste. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, where we do a lot of different type of money saving videos, as well as our large family daily vlog. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and also make sure you check out the links for all of the different products that I use also in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check out the video on why I started making our own toothpaste. We'll see you for our next video. Bye!